Now in this lesson we're looking at time differences. Let's start with some examples. We're asked to find the difference in time between, firstly, 8 a.m. and 6 p.m. Now we'll draw a timeline and we'll mark in the 8 a.m. to start with and the 6 p.m. to finish with. Now somewhere in the middle there, not exactly in the middle, but somewhere between there will be 12 noon, separating the AM and the PM. And that's a good reference point. Now from 8 AM to 12 noon, how many hours would that be? It's 4 hours. And from 12 noon to 6 PM, that's 6 hours. So altogether there we have 4 hours and 6 hours, therefore the difference together equals 10 hours. Excellent. Our second example, 8:45 a.m. and 3:25 p.m. We need to find the difference in time between those two measures. So again, our timeline marking in our starting point and our finishing point. Now, consider the 8:45 a.m. Let's think, what is the next time it reaches o'clock? Okay, o'clock. It'll be 9 o'clock, 9 a.m. So the 9 a.m., the difference between those two measures is 15 minutes. Okay. Now let's go back to the 3:25 now. 3:25. What's the time before that, which is the nearest o'clock time? Okay, the nearest o'clock time would be 3 o'clock. Okay, it'd be 3 p.m. So the difference between 3 p.m. and 3:25 is 25 minutes. Now, once we've knocked over those minutes, let's deal with 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. What is the time between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m.? Well, that is 6 whole hours there. Right, we've filled in now our timeline, so it's a matter of adding up the individual times. Therefore, the difference then equals, we've got 6 hours there, and then in terms of minutes, 15 minutes and another 25 minutes is 40 minutes. So our answer there is 6 hours and 40 minutes. Excellent. Let's look at a third example. We're asked to find the difference in time between 7:12 a.m. and 6:40 p.m. We'll start with our timeline, 7:12 a.m. our starting point, finishing at 6:40 p.m. Now 7:12 a.m. What is the next o'clock time? Well, the next o'clock time is 8 o'clock, so 8 a.m. And the difference between 7:12 to 8 a.m. will be 48 minutes. Now, our finishing time, 6:40. The o'clock time before that would be 6 o'clock, and would be 6 p.m. And the difference in time between 6 p.m. and 6:40 p.m. is simply 40 minutes. So we've taken care of our minutes. Let's look at the hours. Between 8 a.m. and 6 p.m. is a difference of 10 hours. So therefore the difference completely would be 10 hours to start with, and then the minutes, 48 minutes, and 40 minutes is 88 minutes. 10 hours, 88 minutes. Do you think we'll leave that as our answer? Well, no, we won't. That 88 minutes is actually more than an hour. 88 minutes is 1 hour and 28 minutes, okay, given that every hour is 60 minutes. So 88 minutes is 1 hour and 28 minutes. So we've really got 10 hours and then another 1 hour and 28 minutes. So altogether that would be 11 hours and 28 minutes. Excellent. Well, that concludes the lesson. Just making sure that in each of the questions there that you draw a little timeline marking in that important information.